All right. What up, stream? How's it going? All right. Hey, what's up? All right. So, past few streams have been different, but I think this is a different angle too. But what's up? Last week, last stream we did the whole rapping. I had a good time. Some music up. I miss streaming. Been a while. I feel like I haven't been like and it's like good to be back. Yeah, good to be back. How's it going? Life. I'm like in this like weird portion where I feel kind of out of practice. Like I feel like I've been away for like too long and I want to get back to like showing up a little more often. I think it's mainly because I like really enjoy the weekend stream. And since with the holidays and all that stuff, feels like I've I just haven't been around weekends. Feel bad. I feel like I've been missing streaming. So I'm gonna make more of an effort to show up a little bit earlier. Right? I want to show up on like during the whole week. Because it's also like it also makes sense, right? I want to keep kind of getting better at this. I like I've been like super busy on the weekends. Even though I love the weekend streams, I love having like um my Saturday morning gaming streams and then Sunday night we kind of all um relax and listen to some music together. I love those. But this is fine too. Yeah. So for my kind of plans, I've just kind of like not really I know with like content I've been planning a lot, but with stream I think I kind of like to have these like very schmoozy sessions. Um like right now I'm kind of just practicing because like every like no one's here yet. But I'm kind of just practicing just streaming, right? Trying to figure out like kind of having a little conversation. That's what we're trying to do right here. I go back to Streamlab. I hope this comes like the sounds pretty good. But yeah, I'm back. Feel like you know, it's a Monday and it kind of feels like a Monday. It really feels like a Monday. uh I like feel like the kind of slow burn from the week already. It's only Monday. I also feel like Omega sore right now because I like have not curled dumbbells in like a year, and I finally got around to. did like traditional hammer, and then I just did that for like 3 sets of each and 20 pounds, and it wasn't. I got some banana pudding right here. Coffee. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wait on the topics I want to talk about. I like I really feel like what's in my head. This is a new one. A new topic that I kind of want to talk about. I feel like this is like super important, and I don't 100% have it fully formulated. And I sort of wanted to do that process live and see how that goes. And have like people who I know will watch it and give me feedback. I like really want to have that. Have that like thingy, but yummy. This banana pudding was made by my sister. We had like a little friendsmas thing, because we weren't able to, or friendsgiving last. Friendsgiving should have happened last month. People got COVID, so it wasn't possible. I'm low-key thinking like, how do I get I like asked a few people. It's alright. So I kind of want to like talk about the gaming thing, because it kind of only hit a very small need, right? Like I was like thinking about that because there was like only a couple people coming through to watch Final Fantasy VII Remake, and like I appreciate y'all coming through and actually like watching the gameplay and talking about it, because it's cool. I feel like with like Final Fantasy VII, it's a very, very fun game, but it's not for everybody. I think there's a time and place for things, and I don't know if the main channel is the place. Like, a lot of me kind of wants to just like, I wish I was able to just like play a game and that's like the content, but I know that like that's gonna have to develop itself. But what I've realized is like it's not like the best thing to do on stream. I mean, maybe for the current audience that I have, right? I have like a desire to well, I have like a weird like push not in my head right now. Even though I really want to finish Final Fantasy VII Remake right now, but that's not gonna happen. Well, actually, no. I feel like I should just like marathon the shit out of that game and like let it be in the past. Maybe I like get that done before the year ends and then like look back, like never look back on gaming. But I'm not 100% sure yet. I like the I like the thought of playing games, and I love Final Fantasy 7 Remake, and I love playing it. I think I'm good at it and all that, but there's a portion where it's just like the numbers ain't hitting. And whoever you are, what's up? My one viewer at the moment. I've received a copyright claim. Hello? As long as these things say that my channel's affected, I'm like, that's okay. Look at this. How's this angle? It's like a little bit different from what it usually is, but I finally like figured out how to adjust the stand because I'm dumb. And I could have definitely found that out a long time ago, but I didn't. Yeah, let's do this one. Went down the wrong hole. So yeah, I've been thinking about like the time and place for my streams and like where the streams belong and which content belongs where, and I'm like heavily considering doing like a serious YouTube channel with like topic stuff. And then like this can be like a channel where I go what's up? I like, oh, I don't put my thing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna make a second YouTube. I don't know if this should be the first one or this should be the second one. And like, or if they should have like different names. But for the kind of content that I want to build eventually, actually within the next month, I'm gonna give myself a deadline of like end of January to have like a decent like my concept of like a YouTube video. I want it to be like in a video and have like created a video essay with like my style and stuff. I watched this this weird YouTube video actually the other day, and it was like how you can use Chat GPT to go viral. And then it was like it made the AI chat do like make a script for a YouTube video. It's like, write me a script about the recession of 2006 or something, like 2008, whatever. And the thing, like, it just spit it out. And that's kind of crazy. But I think the part of doing everything through that resource, while it might be like drawing from like the best creators or having perfect information from like thousands of sources and like actual historical facts. I think that's important to have like accurate information, but then there's like that portion where it's like um this is like soulless, right? I was like, there's a portion of it where it's just like, damn, you really are just gonna like plug in a script and edit over it, and then to like plug in a script to like a video editor or whatever, and then like talk over it. Like, what? That's crazy. So that whole concept was a little weird to me. I think that you should at least have like called a soul. I think like that whole concept, it I don't know that people would just listen to like a script generated by an AI, because like I'm finding this out little by little, but like when you write your own script, your personality seeps through. When you say the words out loud, your personality seeps through. Kind of like putting out like something where it's not really, I don't know, where it's all about like just getting like a topic out there, super soulless, and I don't know that people will click on it. I don't think that people would click on it. I don't think that it's something that's compelling or interesting. And it's like cutting a lot of corners, but at the same time I can see like asking the right questions and like compiling everything together, that's the work. But I don't know, it's not for me. Definitely not for me, because that's dumb. It's not dumb. It's not dumb. It's not to shit on like people who are going to do that, but you know. Sorry, one sec. My friend texted me. I gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop texting live on stream. At least if I'm texting, I'll show my phone. like, I can't handle it. I can't help it. But yeah, that was like that weird that video. I don't know. I don't know about like this whole like I'm just gonna do anything for views kind of deal. Well, views would be sick. I don't think like using a robot to do all the work for you is. I like dude, I was helping a friend with their resume the other day. It's like I typed in like for this AI GPT, I typed in like, hey, I'm applying to this job. This is the job description. Can you please edit my resume to and manipulate the information to make it look as professional, clean, and concise as possible? Can you please focus on the good points and how I was an instrumental part of the work process, or the operations that I was in. I put that shit. I put the job description. I put the whole resume in there, and lo and behold, it's like it did it. It did that. It did that whole thing, man. And like, I mean, I've been doing it for mine too. Don't tell any employers. uh, any future employers, please. You know, work smarter, not harder, but also like, you know, you're not lying. You're not lying. You're just getting a little help. But like, if you're doing for YouTube, this is lame. And So I put the whole like resume into it, and like it just produced a whole banger of a resume, man. That was crazy. I mean, at the end of the day, we didn't go with like all of the points that it put, but just kind of thinking about it is insane, because like you're you're making it like look through dozens, well, I don't know how, like an internet's worth of resumes, and like comparing your resume to theirs, and then like it kind of manipulating all of your information to look like theirs. I'm like, wow. So everybody just basically has a perfect resume now, and like everything's gonna look the same, and like I'm like, wow, the world is going to change, because I know in my heart of hearts, moving forward, people are gonna do this shit, same shit that I'm doing. Moving forward, everyone's resume is gonna look the same. You and the only thing that you're gonna be able to leverage is what you actually, the way that you actually are in person, and I think that's cool and important. Um, because like, just like when you are in the work field and you have like, I don't know, you got like Cindy and Mindy applying with the same damn resume, like only the person who's about the hustle and the grussle is actually going to be good, right? um and that's only going to be like a that's only going to manifest when you're there in person, so that's cool. I'm eating like the banana pudding, and then I'm eating the coffee, and you know, the salt, the sugary to the bitter, so good. um I actually didn't get to talk about this, the next part. um so 2 weeks ago, I was in Rockefeller Center, and at Rockefeller Center, I met up with a few people for because my now brother, and he's not a brother-in-law yet, right? The guy who's proposed to my sister. Uh, I so we all kind of like corralled ourselves in Rockefeller Center. We got the most perfect view. Those people were waiting ahead of time. They got there at like 5. The proposal happened at 6. And they were all waiting in the cold and the rain and not wearing like heavy jackets. I was like, ooh, sucks. Damn. Um and we went I went to I bought like a $75 bouquet of flowers, and like it looked really okay. um it was like this florist by me. I was like, damn, this sucks. But I had these flowers on me throughout my entire experience on the train from Astoria to the Rockefeller Center. I took the N train, I think, and I walked like 10 minutes. But like 3 weeks ago, I guess 4 weeks ago now, my sister, my younger sister, who did not get proposed to, was like, hey, Kenny, or whatever, he's gonna propose, and you need to show up, and we're gonna be there. Lo and behold, my younger sister, Michelle, gets sick. She gets COVID, and I have to go make this trip alone. And you know, we do it because we love them. Uh, and it was fun. I showed up at 5:55, 5 minutes before the proposal, and I was like, hell yeah, perfect timing. Because I did not want to wait in the damn cold. I did not want to wait in the city. I did not want to wait with all these tourists walking around to see the tree for the first time. I've seen the tree like a million times already. I don't care. Uh, but the kind of origin story for that is because years ago when my sister and Kenny first met, their first date was at the tree in December, on that day, December 11th. And I was like, okay, that's cute. That's cute. I get it. But when like it was all happening, I'm a big guy. I am like wide. I am like a brick wall, man. Like of a human being, especially in my parka. And like we had to have like two women like block me from Cat. My cat's my she's like walking by. That's like Cat and Kenny were walking through. They were they were gonna go walk to the tree and like have like a little cute romantic moment. But then like we had like 10 people or whatever, 8 people like standing like right in this perfect picture perfect section, right? And like we just like Cat, she has very good recognition apparently, and these two dudes that are her friends were just like hiding like with their back turned to them, and Cat, she's like, what the hell, what are you guys doing here? Like she saw them from afar and she's like, what the hell? And she like walks over, it's like, hey. And Kenny, I can't, you just hear Kathy like, wait a second, wait, that's, what are you doing here, other friends? And then eventually I just hear my name. It's like, Louis, what the heck, what's going on? And then they're like covering me with a damn umbrella, and I'm like and then they're covering me with an umbrella, and like they're like, wait a second, Jenny, Leslie, and I'm like, oh shit, I ruined it. And then Kenny like takes her hand, and then I just see like an overwhelming amount of anxiety building behind Kathy. I'm like, my heart's beating. Her you see like the perfect vision of like the tree in the background, and then like, Kathy, you know, all those years ago we met here, and it was our first date, and something, you know, all the cute stuff. It was a beautiful moment, and lo and behold, we had that we all shared that moment in New York City like a movie. It was sick. Kathy's like, I've never seen her so overwhelmed. It was so beautiful. I'm crying. I got like my little tripod and my phone like filming. I'm like, no, I can't do this right now. Like thinking about it makes me like happy. And well, now I have Chinese family in the making, right? It was such a beautiful moment, right? We built you know, this is New York, right? So we got tourists all over the place, we got New Yorkers all over the place, like we got couples all over the place. So what ended up happening right after, everybody's applauding, everybody's clapping, everybody's having like, yeah, yeah. And then they're like, another dude, like, directly after, he's like, oh shit. he he brings his girl. He's like, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. He doesn't have his friends or anybody around, but he brings his girl, and then he does the exact same thing in the same exact spot. And I was like, I like took that moment and like channeled my inner New Yorker, and I'm like, hey yo, we got a replay. I was like, we got the buy one get one free on proposals right here, and everybody's like going nuts because like it was just like a sick moment. Like it was just like, yeah, only in New York, right? it was good. It was a beautiful time. We had dinner afterwards. Here, I'll show you the video. It would have been smart if I uploaded it ahead of time so I can show it on stream and not on my phone, but like we're just gonna show it on our phone, and I'm sorry. All right, so we're gonna look for December 11th. It's so cute. Oh shit. Sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm a boomer. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Oh gosh, I can't find the video. Okay. It's so beautiful. Alright, we're gonna skip it. We're gonna skip it. Okay, no. We'll watch the whole thing. We'll watch the whole thing. It's so beautiful. And I'm like, my eyes are welling up with tears right now. It looks like he's struggling a little bit, but he did it. Yeah, I'm sorry it's a little blurry, but like, you know, it's gonna have to do. We did a small pan to all the people around us. And then like I didn't realize that this was a thing that Fajardos do. I'm Fajardo. I know that like people are like, yeah, you're gonna dox him, but like I don't really. Anyway, members of my family, we do a thing when we're overwhelmed. We start talking like a really fast and a lot, and I didn't know that she did this too. But then she goes like, oh my god, like this is like a few minutes afterwards. I'm just like talking to her. She's like, oh my god, I never thought I was ever going to get married. Like, you know, this was like my biggest fear of my whole life. Like, and then she just went on like a little like 1 to 2 minute tirade on like every kind of like trauma that she had towards getting married. And I was like, damn. Nothing really left for the story. I found we had dinner. I watched chess boxing during dinner. Chess boxing is sick, by the way. I'll talk a little bit about that later. And then I had lunch with Kat, Michelle, and my dad, right, the next day. And yeah, the wedding is gonna be in 2024, and it looks like we're going to Thailand. We're gonna have a Chinese wedding in Thailand. I don't know if that's leakable. I don't know. Like, it's fun, right? I'm looking forward to that. Destination wedding and all. I never thought that like a Fajardo would have one of those. it just feels like our family is super traditionalist. But I guess that's the thing that like us siblings do. We kind of break the mold on a lot of like my younger sister, she's the most traditionalist. Kathy is the most extremist, and I'm kind of like somewhere in the middle in terms of like breaking tradition, right? I mean, Michelle's not like my younger sister's definitely not like the most traditional person. She kind of likes to do like dumb shit sometimes too. We definitely do not follow, but our parents, our parents actually that percent from us, like at all. But we all turned out pretty well. Like to think so. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm gonna pull the veil back. Um you can see the ring light. Let me know if it sucks. But dude, this light is it hurts my head sometimes. And sometimes when I've streamed for like many hours, I'm like, wow, I just need this light to be turned off. But then we turn it off and it looks like shit. The way I kind of designed the lighting in this room is like, it's crucial. But we're gonna wear some blue light glasses here. We look like a little nerdy, but that's okay. My bad. Again. So that same Sunday was chess boxing tournament, and man, I was absolutely glued to the screen during that chess boxing tournament. Like just some random nerd shit that like I am absolutely enthralled with at the moment. But it's mainly because I'm like a big fanboy. Here, let me. This is insane, right? Good fight. So, chess boxing. What's that? It sounds kind of dumb, right? It sounds kind of it sounds actually kind of like self-explanatory. It's like play chess, play a round of chess for like 2 minutes or something, and then you do 90 seconds of boxing. And you either win by checkmate, chessboard, KO, boxing ring, or a KO in the boxing ring. If you get a stalemate or a draw in chess, then it goes to boxing score. And I think though that covers it. There's a lot of little rules to it, but it's such a cool event. I personally had a little bit more stake in it because I follow some of the influencers in the boxing ring, in the boxing event. I enjoy their content, or I think I know them like from Smash or like here, I'll show it to you. I know Box because he's like a godlike League of Legends player. Box versus Stands. They did like a melee one too, where they played melee, and then they boxed, and then the players got like significantly worse after they boxed. This is so sick. They played like COD like Melee, these two. I'm a really big fan of this guy. His Melee play. So they play like God like Melee. Then they strap up. My man, these guys have been training for like 4 months or something, 6 months. And they put him in the ring. Look. They're playing Melee in the ring. They have a sky table. This shit goes up. And then to the corners. Oh shit. Who do you think's gonna win, right? This is Fiction. This is Kalindi. KJH. Fiction beat him in Smash, by the way. But who do you think's gonna win? Looks more prepared. We can look at the stats real quick. Oh shit. Here are the stats. Kalindi's 6 foot, 168. They're both 168. He's 5'10. Fiction's 5'10. Oh, he's been training for 3 months. He's been training for elective of 5 months. Similar reach. Same age, right? And you just look at this shit. Oh, 90 seconds of boxing. Look good. Look at these fast ass jabs. Yes. Look at him go. Kalindi's like, he's just holding the gas pedal, man. Just fucking him up, right? But you know, it's been 30 seconds now. Go. Fiction's just been defending, and now he's going. So this is Smash Boxing, and I thought these were really cool to watch, and you can watch them all on Ludwig's channel. I thought I had a great time. I won't spoil the rest of but if you want to watch it, it's on Ludwig's channel. They had like influencers. They had more influencers, and then they had like what's it called, chess like grandmasters and international masters, which are like literally like the top like 500, I guess, I don't actually know the number, players of chess going at it. Hold on, this guy this guy GM Trent, look at how short the video is. It's 13 minutes long. It is the shortest. I think it's the oh no, they're two really short ones. 13 and 13. 36. 15. Look how short this video is. Look at this. This is the beginning. This is my Canadian guy. He's the grandmaster in chess. He's just walloping the fuck out of him. This is crazy. He has like zero defense. Wailing on him. He looks so that's Grandmaster Amon. Here we go. Look at these. Look at his distance.
Oh, a good slip and counter right for Amon. Oh, he hurt him. Oh, the referee steps in. Giving him a second count. Oh, the fight's over. It is over.
It was a slaughter.
Amon Hamilton.
This is round 1 of boxing. He already the ref was like, "All right, you got fucked, bro." So like, you know, watch some chess boxing. Support my man Ludwig. he's doing great things for the world. And so if you have time, if you that was interesting, give it a shot. Um, so after the we did see each other again stream. You remember? Do you remember seeing me on stream? Here we are. Hey, hey. Um, you remember seeing me on stream and getting creative. I thought it was sick. Um, if you weren't here for that stream, I collabed with one of my like close friends, Clarissa, Super Ramen on Twitch. Let's her channel, Super Ramen. Dog has like say hi. Let her go here. What are you doing, dude? What up? Good. Great stream. Heart, hearts in chat. Hearts in chat for super. I don't know what's going on, but look at her go. So, you know, like a lot of Clarissa's thing is a lot of her brand is screaming. Scream Queen. And it's fun. On subversary. If you don't know how to sub on Twitch, you kind of just click this guy and then you can give her $5. That's our homie. That's a real one right here. So you know, go say what's up. Twitch.tv/super ramen. So last Wednesday I collabed with her. Let's see. And we did a bunch of interesting a very cool concept that I stole from one of my favorite streamers. And I didn't fix the scene right until like until much later. Yeah. We streamed together. Play the beat for the stream and we rapped. Here we go. Look at her go. So this was my idea. That was loud. So this is our idea, right? I opened up Chat GPT AI. I put on um a beat from YouTube on my phone because I didn't really know how to like share it. But anyway, we and then we rapped over the beat, or we sang over the beat, and tried our best to make something that's like passable, sounds okay. And Clarissa or Super Ramen was doing chop suey over lyrics about like loving having a crush on somebody who's really good at makeup or something. we And that stream was super fun. I loved that stream. We were very, very silly. Is this a new meta? I'm watching myself do things. But yeah, this is like where I figured out how to like make the make it look fine. We're going nuts. I love watching these clips over again. I hope I hope you like it too. um I think I want to play the one where I was thinking about I was rapping. All right. We're just going to do the rapping one cuz I was really proud of myself.
How is that possible with like the late?
All right, here we go. Here we go. Ooh.
Okay, I'm ready. Okay,
I like watch this like for like
I don't like it.
2 days.
Hold on
Oh my
one
gosh,
second.
I wasn't ready. Okay, you got it.
Might be
Yeah.
because I have it on low latency.
Okay, here we go, here we go. Oh shit.
I was king of the land, ruling with an iron claw. But little did I know my reign was about to fall. Flash in the sky, a massive fireball. I looked up in fear, knowing it was the end of us all. Meteor raining down, no one left to save us now. The end of an era, the dinosaurs are dead and gone. No time to run, no time to hide. We were just another chapter in the Earth's long, long history.
Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah. Oh shit.
I used to roam free, never a care in the world. But now I'm just a fossil, trapped in stone and pearl. My kind was mighty, we
got the
ruled for millions of
triplets.
years. But in a single moment, our fate was sealed, our kingdom disappeared. Meteor raining down, no one left to save us now. The end of an era, the dinosaurs are dead and gone. No time to run, no time to hide. We were just another chapter in the Earth's long, long history.
No, I mean I like
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the starting verses and then like it ends weird.
Even
But
in our death, we live on in
Good.
memory. A reminder of the power and the fragility of life. We may be gone, but we will never be forgotten. For we were the rulers of the earth, the mighty dinosaurs.
This
Alright,
is just
we
me
gotta
watching
go into the
my own clip.
really deep
Okay,
voice for
we're gonna
that, so
do
one
we're gonna
second,
do the deep voice guy. So the prompt
The meteor may have killed us, but our legacy lives on. We may have be gone, but we will never be forgotten. The dinosaurs may be dead, but we will always be remembered as the mighty rulers of the earth until the end of time. Until the end of time. Alright.
I had a great time on this stream, and next time it's gonna be a little more polished. It's gonna be a little more polished. So I kind of want to like. I was thinking about that stream a lot, and I definitely want to try it again. A lot of people were like, "Hey man, I thought you were gonna like make songs," and I was like, "Ooh, I don't know about that." But it sounds like something fun that I could do. Maybe like next time. But part of like that part of that was like I know that like asking Clarissa, and Clarissa did a great job, by the way. She killed it. Um, Super Ramen at fleshing out that stream idea and like utilizing the chat GPT to like make us lyrics and have like a cool concept was like, it was really fun. And it is not easy to do that, by the way. And I think that I don't know, I was really proud of that one. That was a good one. By the end of it, I was like losing so much steam. This was like, I was like, dude, my brain is so shot. I only had like one of these guys water, and my like voice was gone. But I think having like the chat make like very silly prompts and like making them come to life it was fun. I the following week a friend sent me a TikTok, and it was like a dude did the same thing, but in the style of like, the prompt was like, make a song in the style of Drake about how you hate it when they make beans with chili or something. And he like produced his own beat, and then he put like a Drake like synthesizer, a voice synthesizer over it. I was like, what the hell? And I was like, I did it live, I don't care. My bad. I definitely want to try it again with Clarissa, with Super Ramen. I think next time it's gonna be a little better. Actually, it's probably gonna be a lot better because we have like, what's it called? We have like more experience towards it, and she actually wants to do a song challenge, like write a song. And I was like, oh, I'm not in her weight class of musical talent. She has like 2 music degrees. I only know, I only like music, man. But that's fine. It's fine. We're gonna do it. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun stream idea, I think. And I don't know. I love like attacking music or playing music with her. Have like a long history of like playing together. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. That was like that's like the thing. That was my last stream, and I wanted to stream this weekend too, but I was busy. And I think like that's why I want to do it this stream here right now, because I know that I'm gonna be busy this weekend, and hopefully I can show up 2 more times this week. I promise. I don't promise, but like I want to. I love you guys. I love like kind of just for camera, hanging out and chilling. I just I need to like commit to this because it's something that I really want to, make happen. And I only get better every stream, I think like watching back the streams, and then like, I don't know, I think I've been doing like, I look at my first stream compared to right now, I think I've changed pretty good, in a pretty good direction. I've got a lot of topics for today, and I think that's like the dearth of it, right? Because like when I first started streaming, I had concepts and I had things that I wanted to do, but then there was like the part where like I kind of I get lost. I get lost during the stream. I'd be like, for like considerable amounts of time. And as I grow as a streamer, I learn. I'm trying to mitigate that more and more. You know. Um. And I appreciate all of you who are watching me and who stick by me. Like honestly, it means the world to me that like show up and actually watch this shit. Um. You know, eventually I'm gonna wanna like tighten up on the concepts. Uh, I do have like a pretty like big thing I want to talk about later on. Maybe around, you know, I like if I see like people come through a little more, I'm gonna think about like putting something better on or talking about that concept, right? Because I have like this whole like idea at the moment where like this is like a little overview, but I was talking with a friend, and essentially like you have to like the the main idea is like a platform where you're allowed to be vulnerable. And you know, there's a lot that I think about going into it, and I think it's gonna be like interesting to kind of go through it. And like the kind of difficulties that some people have versus other people and all that kind of stuff. I want to talk about that a little bit later. Um, okay, yeah, I was busy this weekend. I wanted to see you guys so bad and play video games, but I didn't. I didn't get a chance to, unfortunately. This is kind of sick though. We like planned this a few weeks ago. We went to this is Saturday, right? Date is the 17th. So on Saturday, I went out with a bunch of friends. People who mean a lot to me, people who are my ride or die. I love very much. We went to the city, and we went to New York. And we went to this thing called Inter. So it's like this like interactive, intersensory, interconnected experience. And I'm like, "Ooh, okay. Our our friend just hit us up and it was like, hey, we haven't done something together in a long time. Let's go hang out. And everyone's like, hell yeah, I'm down. I'm free this day. And then it kind of like, it was just like very seamless in a way. And then she's like, I'm gonna buy all the tickets. Send me $41. That's a lot of money. But like, you know, it's a cool experience to share with your friends. Who cares, right? So we figure out our situations, do the commute to city, and like I get there like 45 minutes early with Super Ramen. Actually, I commuted there with Super Ramen actually. and we were walking around, and I looked. I asked her, I was like, "Yo, yeah, what do you think of my fit?" And I was like, "I think I look really Korean right now." And then she just goes like, "Louis, I think you just look like you like anime." I was like, "Oh, what do you mean?" She's like, "No, you just look like you like anime a lot." And I was like, because the reason why like, fun fact, right? I don't have this texture hair. This isn't my texture, my hair texture. My hair doesn't fall this way naturally. I have like pretty straight wavy hair, but if you see here, it's it's like permed. It's like mega wavy. Yeah, I don't have wavy hair naturally. And actually, go for like, middle part act. It looks bad. Yeah, whatever. So for right now it looks bad, but over the summer I got myself a perm, and that perm was extremely accidental. I okay, I didn't. It's not like I accidentally like went to a hair salon and was like, "Yo, give me a perm." Like, I wanted like a normal haircut, and then they gave me a perm. No, that's not what happened. I I was like, "Okay, I want you to give me a perm, but like I don't want you to give me like a really really curly perm. I want you to give me like a kind of wavy perm." I show him pictures, and uh yeah, even like right now, I'm gonna be honest, like literally right now is where I want it to be. Here, I showed him this picture. I showed him pictures of this guy. You might know him. He's super hot Korean man. Um, station. I was like, I want my hair to be like this. And he, the hairstylist was like, "I bet." No, I don't know. That's not a lie. It's a lie. He was Chinese. He was a Chinese guy. I don't know like if he spoke English or whatever, or very well or whatever, but um he gave me, I sat down and he goes, I think you should go little curly. And I'm like, I bet. I bet, bro. Like, fucking do it up, brother. I will show you my before and after. I don't really have a before. This is what my hair was like, a little curly or a little wavy, right? And then right after I got the perm, this is July 3rd. I was sitting there. I was getting a perm with my other friend who was also getting a perm. I was like, wow, I'm sexy. but this is what happened. I asked for Gong Yu, and I got like 90s boy band. The new guy just dropped. Oh my gosh. We got like auntie perm hair. That's a fire fade though. That's a fire fade. Here. It's getting, and this was July 3rd. This is a hot ass day. And then you see, like, as the day progresses, it becomes extremely fro-like. And I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see. Um, I got like, oh, I got like crazy, got curly ass hair. It was an accident, and I did not expect him to do that to me. Afterwards, I was like, this isn't that wasn't what I asked for, but like, you know, like whatever, we're just gonna live with it. That happened, and then I had my friend's wedding, two of my most beautiful friends in the world, and after I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I wanted it to be like, I wanted to have a middle part where I could just like go like this and then it's over. And whatever. We're here now. We know how to do it. We know how the permers, and it's fine. I had to spend like $100 on. It was like $180 for the perm and the cut, and then I had to spend like $60 on like new shampoo, new hair, new conditioner, curling enhancing solution, uh, two different kinds of oils, a leave-in conditioner, a new kind of brush to brush the hair correctly. Like, and then I had to learn so many things, but like, I'm not gonna lie, my hair is super healthy now, and like, I'm not gonna stop doing those things. But like, yeah, that was an accident. I having this hair, like, even right now though, like, it's slowly becoming what I asked for, so I can't really be mad. I like, I love the way it looks when I'm going out and stuff. Like, this is here. Damn, I don't have a good picture of my hair. Yeah, I don't have a good picture of my hair. But like, it just like, it looks super cool. Alright, it looks mad grainy, but like, I like the back of my head. Like, I like the back of my head a lot. And I don't really plan on cutting it anytime soon. When I last got my haircut, I went to, so the salon is called Hair. It's spelled H-A-A-I-E-R, and they have like 3 different salons, and one in like Long Island, one in Flushing, and I don't know where the third one is. But it might be 2 in Flushing, to be honest. But Hair, like, I went to the Long Island one. I was like, yeah, might as well try it out. Like, maybe I don't have to like want to die looking for parking in Flushing. So let's try the Long Island branch. And they did a really good job with like cutting my hair the way that like I wanted it. And it's like growing out nicely. It's like, it looks so greasy because I literally put oil. But it's growing out nicely, and I like the way it looks. Eventually it's gonna be like a cool middle part type deal. But at the moment we're just gonna growing. Maybe I'm kind of fascinated with like learning how to cut my own hair, and I've been wanting to cut the sides too, like just go to the barber or something, get like my sides cleaned up and the back cleaned up too. But since I got my perm, since about April, also, I have not seen my regular barber. I was like a once every 2 months kind of guy. I'd call the same barber for like 2, 3, actually maybe 4 years or 5 years now. I haven't seen that guy in like a year. Oh man. And one of my boys, like, one of my me and my boy still go to that. Well, he still goes to that barber, and he asks about me. I feel bad. Like, there's like an unspoken man rule where like you gotta stay loyal to your damn barber, bro. But um, I wanted to get a perm, and I didn't know if you could do that for me, man. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm slowly thinking about moving away from like barber loyalty. I'm like slowly becoming Ludwig pilled. Ooh, you mentioning Ludwig once again. Look at this handsome motherfucker. He goes to fucking Supercuts. Gets the same damn haircut every time, and and it works out. Let's this handsome motherfucker goes to Supercuts for his haircuts. I don't have Twitter. Wants me to like Twitter. Like a good book. Alright, look, he won content creator of the year, and this mother he's got a Supercuts haircut and it looks fabulous. So I'm like, ooh, is it overrated to pay $30 for my haircut every time? My last haircut that I had was $60 at hair. I don't know. I'm like, do I just like bite the bullet and try Supercuts out? Knows. Why am I talking about hair? Okay, well, I guess we'll just continue. I had on Saturday, yeah, we went to hair. Oh, I said that I look like a guy that likes anime from like Super Ramen. Clarissa called me that. I was like, I wanted to look like a K-pop man, and then I was like, I showed you guys the haircut I wanted specifically. All right, so moving forward, we went to this like um cool event called Inter, and like none of us kind of looked into it at all. We kind of just like, yeah, it sounds fun, let's hang out. And then we all got there and I was like, okay. So like you get to the venue, it's on Broadway, there's fucking tourists everywhere. My god, nobody knows how to fucking walk in New York. Like everybody's like la-di-da on the damn street. You see all these tourists speaking different language. Anyway, pull up and they have free lockers, which is clutch. And then they have well, you go and it basically you spawn in this big like room with like a screen, and then it's just like kind of showing you in like this cool wavy red, and I'm like, cool. And then they do this whole like they show you a video, and they have like a moderator that's like the kind of clips, I'm gonna say a Clips Notes version of all this stuff. But essentially it was like, welcome to the experience of Inter. And this is going to be a lot of the times you don't think about answers to these questions. But here we will try to help you get to the answer of the question. And then the question that we want to answer is this you? I was like, I bet. After the first presentation, like, okay, so this exhibit is 2 floors. Once you go up, you cannot go back up. Go back. Once you go up, you cannot go back up. So experience everything upstairs before you want to go downstairs. Okay, bet. On the first floor, they take us to this like big planetarium thing, and like in this room, pretty big. Um, our group, we had 6 people. 8 people. Yeah, 8 people. Um, and there's like a family, and then there was like 3 or 4 different couples. And uh, oh, I'm sorry. I need to go back one more step. This is the point where my brain started to break. After they did this like very dramatic like exposition about like kind of like looking deep within yourself, my boy Arvin, he just goes, well, that was interesting. And I just like right after that my brain just like broke, and I could not stop thinking about puns the entire time. I was just like sitting there, and I was like, wow, that was he said interesting, and the place is called Inter. I get it. That's funny. My brain could not stop thinking about Inter puns for the rest of the day. It ruined me. And so we were like we're moving from the spawning room where they showed like a movie or whatever. And then they're showing us to this big planetarium space room thing. Big everything kind of, it's like cosmic, spacey, cool, purple, like stars and stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, I did not listen to a word that they were talking saying, because like I didn't really hear it well. I don't know if it's just because like my brain was just trying to think of puns or anything, but like again, it shows like this super immersive graphic of like super cool and immersive graphic of like, it shows like space, and like then it shows like fires, and then like out of nowhere from no during the space portion, we're all like moving around, walking to different perspectives of the place. Some people stand on this, some people in the middle. I like kind of like, oh, I just want to kind of see everything. And like they start to like out of nowhere, like the the ceiling just starts to spit out bubbles, and it's just like bubbles are filled with smoke. So like I noticed this right away. So I'm like, I start to try to poke the bubbles. So I'm like, oh look guys, it's like John, because John vapes, and John used to like do these stupid like not stupid, these like smoke bubbles, and it's like guys look, they're doing the thing that John does. And, um and there's this photo here of Arvin and Sean, and it's just like you just see like Arvin's just like explaining to Sean like right behind us, and it's like that Paris Hilton meme with like the random guy just explaining like baseball to her or something. But like again, if this broke my brain a second time, he just goes, you know, man, there's bubbles descending. You know, man, sometimes life's gonna burst your bubble, and that's okay. Life is is not a competition with anybody but yourself. And when you get your bubble burst, let's keep going. That I was absolutely losing it. Like I thought, and Sean was also saying something along those lines. He's like, "Oh, I get it. When life comes and bursts your bubble," and then like, but right after this, like fire graphics just start to play on the screen, and it's just like, I'm like, and then they start going like, "Oh, sometimes you get life bursts your bubble, and then it feels like you're in hell." And then it was good. It was good. So like at this point, I cannot take it seriously. They like do this whole like evolution of man thing, right? Like from the molecule, like to like grass and society, human eyeball zoom ins and stuff like that. It's the space and the earth and the cosmos. You need to answer what the question is. It's you. And I couldn't find the answer. So from this room, we're like, wow, that was interesting. We go upstairs, and like they like shepherd us into the upstairs, and then like we emerge, and then it's like really cool lights everywhere, and like photo opportunities. And since I had my tripod from the week prior, we were able to like use it, but then it kind of sucked. But anyway, the second floor main room was kind of like, it was just like kind of like interact with everything, and it was cool, it was fun. They had like sensories. It was like the I think the goal was like called intersensory, and like you had to utilize like your senses. My joke here was like, we were like me and my friend Rox were passing the worker, and I was like, oh, I get it. It's like our experiences are interconnected. And then I'm laughing, Rox is laughing, and then you just hear like snortles and chuckles from the worker. I looked her dead in the eye. I was like, I'm so sorry. I can't turn it off right now. It's gonna just keep going. And then she's like, no, you're great. You're great. You're great. I'm like, thank you. You're beautiful. Thank you. Um, and we go to experience the second floor, and it is not. It's not like gonna do any justice to it. Me kind of explaining what happened. Um, there were like a lot of different kind of things that you can interact with. It was very interesting. Lots of cameras that'll kind of like change your the way that you look. Make you look cool and blurry. They'll make like a million of you, or like it will like make you look what's it called? Like look at yourself and then ask yourself. It'll got like a graphic will appear on the screen and it'll be like, is it you? And then they're like a lot of different kind of um a lot of different kind of screens basically. And like I get it, right? It's like kind of like a commentary on like the way that you see yourself, right? Like it's like saying like, are you seeing yourself, or seeing your like blurry fucking, I don't actually know. um I'm still trying to figure out the answer to that question to this day. It only created more questions, to be honest. Um just kidding. So like that was cool. They had like a cool like big pond thing, big water basin with like 3 balls, and each ball had like a different sound or timbre to it, and like you're supposed to like, person goes to this ball and the person goes to this ball and the person goes to this ball, and like you're supposed to like make a harmony or something. Like the guy was just trying to get us to do that. I was like, I don't get it. um but it was kind of fun, like rolling the ball. um we had like a lot of cool photo worthy moments, and it was really fun to like just be there and hang out. And then there was like this, it was like, it said interstitial, and then it like you know, in like art museums where like you'll have like an excerpt written by like a guy or the artist um or the place. It had one of those, and it said interstitial, and then it was like talking about interstitial and air. And I was like, I don't really get it. I only know, like, the only time I've ever heard the word interstitial is like interstitial fluid, and that's like fluid in your spine, I think. And I don't know, I didn't get it because it was trying to tell you like into the sky, and then like right above that like plaque was like giant like clouds, but they looked like big chicken nuggets, or like giant tater tots, like giant white tater tots with like cool like LED lights. And I was like, wow, this place is sick. Like, and then they had bean bags on the floor, and like if you just like, the object was down at the big chicken nuggets. And I was like, I don't get it, but all right. The interstitial definition is of forming or occupying interstices, living in the spaces between individual sand grains in the soil or aquatic. I guess it means like the space, right? Space. Interstitial fluid is fluid found in the spaces around cells. Okay. So like maybe it's talking of, hi Carlovy. I'm talking about my experience at Inter. Was like talking. Oh, so we're like looking at. Oh, this is cool, but oh, thank you. You're very sweet. I hope you're enjoying class. I hope
you're learning Korean words, 안녕, 감사합니다. um, thing. So I think that our crew stayed at every section way longer than anticipated, because like after a few minutes, like all of the people that like came in with us have already gone, and like it looks like they got their photo op and left, but we were just kind of like playing with all this stuff. And it kind of made me like really appreciate the crew that I came with, because we kind of like just wanted to experience it and have a good time. You know, so like the little things that I think about. All right, so that was the end of the upstairs portion. So now we're gonna go back down to floor 1, and it's like I made this kind of distinction, right? They wanted you to kind of be in the cloud, and this is like the air part was like right before the end, and then you go down the escalator, and it starts to be like warm colors. Like the top part was like spacey, cosmic, blue, sky like, and then the downstairs portion, it's like getting warmer and orange, and it's showing you Earth, and like the escalator has like orange tones, stuff like that. I was like, going into the Earth, we're going to hell, huh? And I was like, I guess. So we like emerge. It's like they have like these cool orange LEDs everywhere, and it's like getting really warm. And when we emerge from like the entrance, it's like bright, like dark red and dark, really fucking dark. But there's like a lot of reds, and like you look to your right, the wall is like this molten rock, and like there's red molten rock and like dark molten rock and whatever, and then when you touch it, it's like silicon. I'm like, oh, I don't like that. And like you expect it to be hot, but it's not. um and like I'm like, oh damn, we actually went to hell, huh? Like, so like when you enter, on your right side there's another room, and there's a room, and in that room it's like dark, and there's a curtain. You open the curtain, and just like there's just like vibrations playing, and I'm very sensitive to vibrations apparently. I learned this that day. I was like, I felt my brain rattling my head on, I hated it, and it was really dark red. I'll show you a picture actually. It's like really dark red and stuff, and here, this is what it looked like in like smudgy. So like you're expected to just kind of sit on the floor and on like the mats and like vibe there and like feel the vibrations, and there's like gongs and shit happening, and I was like, I kind of hate this. So I like experience it for like a second, and then I leave to go back to the molten area, and then in the molten area it had this like really cool like crystal type thing with like mirrors and stuff. It looks like this. That's me. This is like, and it changed colors if you like press the buttons and whatever. This is my cool photo. I thought that was cool. And then like it even got dark. Here, there's one photo I like. It got like really dark too.
and I posted this one. It doesn't do justice. I tried to download this to my computer the other day, but then like I failed, so I can't show you on like a better quality. Maybe next time. And we spent like a good amount of time taking photos. We took photos for like a couple, and well, Sean did, and we took photos for each other, and it was cool. It was cool. After we're done with that, we all get into that red room, and I'm like sitting there like a tortured soul. Like, I tried my best to like close my eyes and feel the vibration. And I was just like, oh, I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. And I spent the whole time just sitting there like, wow, this sucks. We finally like all leave together, and we're going up an elevator or whatever, and then we're like, or escalator, I don't remember, but like only me and Arvin were like, damn, that sucked. Arvin was like, I felt so mad in there. It was red, and like the vibrations were weird, and like it just made me angry. And then everyone else is like, I either didn't mind it or they loved it. And I was like, huh? You loved it? Really? My brain just didn't. I did not like it at all. My brain was like starting to hurt. But I guess that's just me. So this is afterwards we went to the last room. It brought us to the main area where we entered from Broadway, the streets. And then we went into the final room, and then it's kind of like showing, it's just like a white room with a bunch of different kind of panels with like light panels or whatever, and then there's like a mirror that showed like like the middle, like the back of your middle. I don't know how to explain it better than this. It was like this. This is like one of the walls. So I was facing this, and then I took a picture. This is what it looked like. That's my back. So it was like this weird inverted thing, because like you're trying to see yourself, and then like you can't see yourself, and like I don't know, it was cool. Like it just kept doing that. Oh, you know what? It's like this. When I do this, and you just see me like a million times. That was interesting. I thought the whole experience was pretty cool. I thought that like it had a cool concept. I think it hit the mark. It kind of missed the mark for me personally. It really wanted to like be this commentary on like, is this you? Kind of showing yourself in different ways. And I was like just making fun of it the whole time, talking about inter jokes. Like but experiencing it with friends and like just enjoying each and every like moment, because you're surrounded with people who, you know, you love and care about, is fun. I thought it was good though. I think if you're gonna go, either go by yourself and experience it fully by yourself. Have like company. Have like a good amount of company. I don't know if it hit the mark for dates, because those people on dates did not look that happy. Who knows? Unless, you know, you're both into that shit. Huh? I don't fucking know. Give me a moment. I really have to pee. So I'll be right back. Let's grab video. Watch.
Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet. The suspect was running from police when these cows tracked him down.
So he's in a field. He's actually being chased by some cows at the moment.
The cows actually pushed the suspect towards the police where he... Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet. The suspect... Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet. The suspect was running from police when these cows tracked him down.
So he's in a field. He's actually being chased by some cows at the moment.
The cows actually pushed the suspect towards the police where he was arrested.
But yeah, if you walk up that track, I'll tell you when you're near him.
Thank you, Alpha.
Thank the cows.
Everyone knows about bottle flipping, but what about Dorito flipping? The next time you're on an escalator, rotate your phone to make everyone look goofy. I think I found the smoothest woman in America.
My friend over there thinks you're cute.
This is the face of a snail that lives inside a conch shell. So, does anyone know how it's possible for a turtle to yawn underwater? This snake stopped biting after getting caught in the act.
She's moving. Hey. Thank you.
This video of this boat that can transition to a vehicle racked up over 55 million views on Instagram.
Hey.
That's the end of this video. Just a reminder that my next video is the Best of the Internet 2022, where I show the best clips from the past year as chosen by you, the viewers. Okay, bye now.
Hi. Hey. Back. So, like, yeah. The intern experience, really cool. I had a great time. I love hanging out. And silly Ubers and experiencing that. Afterwards, we just got dinner in Chinatown at Big Wong. Very good. Cheap. Then we got Chinatown Ice Cream Factory ice cream. IYKYK, dude. Hell yeah, brother. If you know, you know. That ass. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I had this egg custard flavored and zen butter. It was like a peanut butter-esque flavor. But man, it's just like the texture of the ice cream is like weird, right? Because it's like sticky and like a little, it has like chew to it, and I just love it so much. And then, bro, they accepted payment by Venmo. That's just so clutch. What the heck? I love that. They had like, it's like, yo, scan the QR code, $79.25. I was like, save. And our other friends who went to the bakery instead got these salted egg yolk steam buns. They were like this big, right? And they were hot to the touch, and they inside of the bun, the little white bun, they had a molten core of this salty, sweet, delicious egg custard, and it was like the most perfect snack that you can ever ask for on like a cold winter day. And I was like, fuck, I should have got that. Man, like, if you're ever in Chinatown, go to Mellow I think that's how it's Mellow. I think that's how it's what's it called. It's across the street from Chinatown Ice Cream Factory. So, if you ever have the chance, like, that's like the highest cosign. It was amazing. I think it's like maybe literally top one thing that I had in Chinatown. Like, I only had a very small bite. Oh, what up, Sean? Yeah. It's in Flushing too? Bro, I the other day I went to 99 Ranch. Maybe like last month. Actually, the day that I had the stream with Michelle, we went to 99 Ranch, which is this Chinese supermarket chain. And one of my favorite things to do is buy snackies. I'm a snacky guy at Asian groceries and stuff like that. And I picked up this like salted egg yolk nougat because I'm a fan of salted egg yolk things. Ever since I tried the salted egg yolk pastry from Cora, which is this famous New York baker's like business. She's actually on Vice, for those who don't know. Very cool. It's called From Cora, F-R-O-M. Wait, from K-O-R-A. The name Cora is her grandma, I think. But that was like one of my favorite. The salted egg yolk pastry that they make is one of my favorites of all time. And I tried that salted egg yolk nougat, and it is so trash. Don't buy that at 99 Ranch. But if you can find those like freshly steamed egg yolk buns, like, it's over, man. And if you're not from New York, I don't know what to tell you, brother or sister. Like talking as if I'm talking to people who aren't my friends. But I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Let's go. Next time we go to Flushing. Oh gosh, I lost steam. Where were we? Salted egg yolk buns. Oh yeah, those are super hot fire, and I like if you go to Mellow, I was just buying a lot in bulk. King's Cafe. I actually don't know where King's Cafe is. It's like, is that across the street from the alley? I think so. I Googled. You have to Google King's Cafe. It's the one in Flushing. Sorry, this is New Yorkers only tech. Shit if you're not. I'm just kidding. Oh, it is on Sprint Street. Okay. Wait, I was right. I was like almost right. It's by Heidi Lau. Show me the map. Show me the map. Bruh. I'm glad this isn't actually my location. Holy shit, I almost doxed myself. Oh, it is across the street from the alley. I'm right. Look at that. Okay. And this is right by our friends. Nanchang Xiaolong Bao. Alright. This place is goated. This place is goated. Namchang Xiaolong Bao. Goated. They got really good soup dumplings. The Coop also goated. They got really good fried chicken. Korean fried chicken. They have the molten egg custard buns at dim sum places too. Dude, I did not know about this thing until just like literally Saturday. I'm on the quest to find the greatest one. We'll try to get to it this time. I haven't had dim sum in like years now. What the heck? Is it actually called molten egg custard buns? Okay. Papa Ridge is a unicorn that I've been chasing because one of my friends is like absolutely enamored with going here, and it's like their favorite restaurant. Shout out Benji and Heather. But I never been yet, so that's another spot. Oh, let's look at the map. I don't know any of these places. The alley has extremely good bubble tea. I think it's called like royal blueberry milk, and it's extremely good. This is, oh my gosh, I want to try this place. I don't know what it's called, but in this Orange Theory fitness building, they have a brand new what's it called? Movie theater? I like tried to go there one time and they weren't open yet, but they should they're definitely open now. Definitely like want to try this someday. It's brand new, so it should be amazing, right? And I tried Q Ramen before. I did not like this place. I tried their ramen and their curry. Omurice. Not good. Not that good. But it's alright. Copperich is so good. Yeah. I have a very soft spot for beef rendang. I want to try their beef rendang so bad. And I don't really have anything else here. Anyway, we got moves now. We out. Okay, we go here. We hit up Papa Ridge. We get soup dumplings, and then we get Korean fried chicken also. And then we go to the alley, and then also we go to the King's 39 Kings Cafe. Maybe one day. Right. Salted egg steam buns.
Then we went to the Big Golden Shawarma. My brain broke saying that. It is the vessel. Our friend was like, "You don't think it looks like a shawarma?" And now I think it looks like a shawarma. And I have never been, and I thought it was pretty, and I thought it was cool, and then I was like, "All right, goodbye." And we checked out the mall. The mall was cool. And we went home. That was good. It was a good day. It was a good day. I'm down to try more stuff and experience more things and stuff. Yeah, that was it. We kind of just like went home. We went to Jersey. Dropped someone out, one of our friends off. Went home. We talked about a lot about movies and stuff. That's it. That was it. So that was Saturday, and then on Sunday, it was like my Friendsgiving makeup day, but also Friendsmas, because Christmas is happening. Our friend recently bought a house this year, so we're just like breaking it in. I made like dinner. I made like steak, some blistered shishito peppers, and these maple soy Brussels sprouts and mashed potatoes, and it was really good. Really good dinner. I was like blown away because I kept drinking. I didn't realize how powerful these drinks were. There's this actress on House of the Dragon. The main character. Her name is Emma Darcy. And like, our group is like pretty. We love House of the Dragon. Like, we talk about it like at length, and we love the characters. Also, like, I got that hot take. I'm not Team Green, but like I think Team Green is better than Team Black. I hate all teams, just so you know. But the main character, the actor, Emma Darcy, their favorite drink is Negroni Spagliato with some prosecco in it. And like when that interview came out, like our little group was just obsessed with that like clip, because it was just so random, and like came at like a time where I want to try a new cocktail. Here we go. I'll let me find it real quick. I did not know it was spelled with a B. What the heck? An Spagliato? I thought it was Spagliato. Posted it, spelled it wrong. Okay. So this is the post. Right here.
What's your drink of choice?
A Negroni.
I was going to say the same thing. Yeah.
Spagliato.
Mm.
With Prosecco in it.
Oh, stunning.
Yeah.
What's your drink of choice?
And that's it.
A Negroni.
I was going to say.
From that one clip spawns like a whole thing, and the contents of a Negroni, some prosecco in. The contents of that is sweet vermouth, or just vermouth, I think.
Capri, and shit. Oh, Prosecco. And it's a 1-to-1-to-1 recipe. 1-to-1-to-1 ratio. Let me get the actual recipe. Prosecco in it recipe. Because I might be wrong. I could be wrong. Bagliato. I'm pretty sure it's a 1-to-1-to-1, unless I was lied to. Oh, yeah. 1.5 ounces sweet vermouth, 1.5 ounces Campari, and 1.5 ounces of Prosecco or other sparkling wine. And you fill it a glass of ice first, chill the vermouth and the Campari, and then you strain it into a thing, or you just have it over ice. Okay, that's cool. But so, like, we like served it in these big ass cool cups, and like nice cups, and I felt like I was like I didn't really know what to expect in terms of flavor, but oh my god, destroying my earlobes. I didn't really know what to expect in terms of flavor, but like you see red and your brain thinks, oh, this is gonna kind of taste like a weird like red Jolly Rancher. That's the kind of taste that I expected because it was red, and I know like I thought like it would be like nice and cherry kind of deal. It did not taste like that. It tasted like a cigar, but like a good cigar. It was both bitter and tasty, and it is definitely not for everybody. But like my initial reaction was like, wow, this isn't good. And then like as the night went on, I just kept having it, and after I drank like 4 glasses in total. And after the first one, I was like, okay, this is pretty good. And then it was like getting dangerous to a point where I'm like, I'm gone, bro. Like I cannot do anything anymore. So we're having dinner, and I'm just like I've like not progressively, like I've gotten exponentially more drunk because I had like a beer, like a giant Guinness right before having these Negroni Spagliatos with Prosecco. They were delicious though. I would suggest giving it a shot. I mean, it's kind of expensive buying 3 separate alcohols just to have a drink. But like if you're gonna like have a good night and like just wanna like, you know, experience something cool with your friends, you can split the bottles like us and try it out. I think it's not like a dumb drink to drink, right? Very dangerous. You can die. You can get very drunk. Like, so one of my ideas for our Friendsgiving Friendsmas was like, okay, let's sing carols and like post it or something. I wanted to do that because I thought it would be cute. So I got my tripod, I got my ring light, I got a tambourine, I got my guitar, and I was like, this ain't the vibe, bro. We can't be doing this. I'm drunk. So we had a bunch of things planned, but the kind of activity of the night became playing these gingerbread houses. We bought 3 gingerbread houses, and we had 3 teams. And we each team had to build a good gingerbread house, and 2 a good story to go along with the gingerbread house. And it turns out that like I don't know how to build a gingerbread house. My brain was like, all right, I want to make a really tall gingerbread house. You should have made it a fucking triangle. I'm so I just thought of this. We were playing inside the lines, and we could have played outside of the lines. Anyway, like, dude, making a gingerbread house, you have to use a lot more frosting than you think it would use. But like, Otto and I were like, all right, brother. He was my teammate. It was me and Otto. Then it was Michelle and Jamie, who are both nurses. And then it was Jackie and Issa. And we were like, okay, ours is going to be the most structurally sound building that you've ever seen in your entire life. Just you wait. Because I was like, okay, we're going to make it really fucking tall. And we're going to make it stand up. And that's going to be the thing that makes it impressive. Because it's like actually standing and taller than everybody else's houses. Did not go that way. Like, at all. We had 3 variations of the house, and we failed to make it stand once. It was so terrible looking, but at the same time, it was so funny looking. We had like 2 things of color on it, and then the 2 girl teams, their houses looked actually like fucking professional, and I was just like, yeah, you guys suck. Compared to our house, you guys suck. And mind you, I'm like 4 Negronis in, and Jamie's also like 4 Negronis in, so we're just like, Jamie starts out the competition by fucking breaking the gingerbread man's leg off. And then like they ended up like twisting that into a story where like we're both nurses and this is his vitals are okay, I promise, etc, etc. I thought it was really funny. So at the end of the building process, our house, I like ripped a bunch of the graham crackers in half, so, and then put like some graham crackers inside the building and like glued it to the wall so that it could stand better. It was terrible. But our house survived the viewing process. The viewing process, you say? I ripped this idea from some friends of mine. Each team got their own judge, and each team would call somebody who they thought would be unbiased and who would choose whose house is the best. And we're like, okay. I didn't get to choose my shooter. I let Otto choose his shooter. It turned out that they picked, all 3 judges picked Michelle and Jamie's houses, and we got We got our house insulted by every single person. One of the guys was like, bro, why does your house look like you got jizz all over it? And I was just like, come on, man. We tried. We just needed to get it to stand up. Our story was like, so our house, this is an Arizona house. And in Arizona, you need that kind of ventilation. Our house had a lot of holes in it. You need extra ventilation in your house, because if you don't have extra ventilation, you know, your house can combust or some shit like that. That's what Otto made up on the spot. And we ended up, I was like, yeah, man, like, our house, it's got the most moxie and gumption of all of the competitors. You check it out. See, it's been through, look at all the shit it's been through, and look at all the shit it's been through, and then the house, like, the house has like so many fucking holes in it. Because I literally broke the graham cracker's roof in half so that it could try to stand up better. And it was just really, it was really dumb. It was so dumb. Like, everyone is like, wow, you guys are like professionals at house building. Whenever we would always be last. And then when they would get to ours, they were like, I don't really need to see much else. Like, but it was funny. It was funny, so it was fine. Michelle and Jamie got a unanimous vote and moved on. We had our 3 judges. I didn't get to pick my shooter because my phone was being used. We were like kind of using like a bird's eye view to record it so that we can like look back on their memories like adults. I'll show you guys the houses. They look so funny. Okay. That's our house. And then all the houses look really good. Hey, Nicole. The hell? I hit the wrong. And then my house just falls apart. But that was kind of weekend. It was really fun. Yeah, that was mine. I really tried. We really tried to make our house like taller. So I kept breaking the piece so we can stack it on top of each other, but it didn't work that way because like I guess we didn't put enough frosting, or the structure of the house was horrible. But yeah, our house just kind of died. What's up, Clarissa? Are you live? Check. Oh, nice. When I popped into your stream, I was just like, hey, go sub to Clarissa. I mean, sub to, you know, fuck, Super Ramen. I'll get used to it one day. I just like, I kind of like experienced or talked about my experience with the Inter. I loved my experience at Inter personally, and I think if you're going to go to Inter in New York City on Broadway, you know, go by yourself. Okay, that's a classic, Clarissa. Hell yeah, Clarissa. Delete the VOD, delete the VOD. Um, what was it? Nice. If you're gonna go to Inter, go by yourself, or go with a crew of people that you love. And the experience is pretty good. I think it's fun. And make sure you have a person with an eye for getting good like shots, because like I think like a main smart part of the spectacle is like what's it called, taking photos. But like also at the same time, is it like a commentary on how like people just go to these places for photos and then they don't actually experience the place, and then like they don't actually answer the question, is this you? And then they leave and they're like, ah, we could just, that place kind of sucked. It was about how cool the photos were, but then maybe it was actually asking, is this you? Are you the person that's going to not pay attention to the actual meaning of the place? And who knows? So I actually had a topic I wanted to talk about today. It's been like, this is like something that's been in the works lately. Again, like the main reason why I wanted to start streaming and be a YouTube man and make content is because I needed an outlet to talk about shit that matters to me. And essentially talking on stream and eventually making YouTube videos and YouTube shorts about, you know, these kinds of topics has been a driving force. I have like a lot of concepts like already fleshed out and written out and stuff. But this is one that's not super new, but like a little bit new. And I kind of wanted to like do my process live on stream. It's gonna be like a little bit personal, a little bit weird, a little bit vulnerable. So like, you know, please feel free to like, you know, please feel free to like chime in with your experience or perspective, or like talk to me afterwards, or even click out if you don't really want to think about things that might be weird. So this is my disclaimer. I'm gonna start to like riff off of like a topic that I've been kind of thinking about a lot lately. This stemmed from like a bunch of different talks with different people, and it's been a kind of cool progression to see between like different styles of people and different different ways that we'll do things, I guess. Make this not gaming. Okay, and we're not gaming anymore. So the kind of way that I said this out to one of my friends the other day. I was like, okay, so like this person doesn't feel comfortable with talking about certain things with me and you because of this. Your family at home should be the people who teach you how to have a platform to be vulnerable. Yes, that's a bit right. So yes, the parents should teach the children how to be vulnerable, right? Because me and my friend are very easily vulnerable with each other. And we have another friend who is not at all my personal experience with like vulnerability and being able to kind of like speak from my heart and like be kind of like this open book and think through these different topics honestly and honestly. It's not, it wasn't from my family actually. That's different from my other friend. Her kind of like experience was like her parents kind of raised her to be able to talk about anything, like if they had a problem. Like they wouldn't kind of like yell at her, tell her she's dumb and wrong and stuff like my family did. And that kind of duality is prevalent, right? I like in my heart kind of knew that I needed to be a person who was able to let go of these things and to think through anything really. Anything introspective, deep, hurtful, harmful, whatever. That's something that I kind of made true to myself. I don't know, maybe 8 years ago. Maybe maybe like all my life in a way. So I think for me, the reason why that I feel that way, right? I think I developed that because of how they made me feel, right? As somebody who kind of deals with things very directly and not avoidantly, I put this like very big emphasis, heavy emphasis on like, let's kind of go through it. Go through a argument with a friend. Go through our feelings. Go through our problems and be able to ask for help and all that kind of thing. And then like we have our other friend 3, and it's kind of like they handle it all. They handle it all on their own. And that's not to say that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just kind of making a little observation, sorry. So I developed my own kind of solution because I'm very hard-headed. I like watch a lot of I don't actually know. I'd like to say that I learned it from my friends, to be honest, but I don't know for sure. I was like me and my friends raised each other basically. Where my parents would kind of talk down on me, make me feel bad, or make me feel dumb or stupid or just inferior in any kind of way. My friends would always pick me up, and I've always had people like that in my life, and I'm thankful for. Shooters forever, right? It's not. This song is so funny. So to go along with that, right? We have that whole like duality, right? Where I guess it's not more than a duality now because there's partner parties. But I think I sort of have this because I observed healthy relationships and healthy conflict resolution in my life. And I was like, I just want to do that. That sounds like good, right? I just want to do that. I want to copy that, and I'll try my best to do that. Because I didn't have that at home. I wanted to be the opposite of what my family was, and I developed my own style. just kind of copying how I saw a quote unquote healthy family relationship sussed out the problems. And that kind of brought me to that main point, right? You're from very early on, the way that you, I guess, confront vulnerability, it has like an infinite amount of possibilities and factors that help you develop it. But one of the main ones that is really important to recognize is the one that your parents kind of lay the groundwork for you, right? So I can see where, like, let's say if you don't feel safe being vulnerable at home, like growing up all your life, and you never really need to develop anything else, you're not gonna really have to be vulnerable ever away from that other people. And that's kind of that exists. And I don't want to say that that's not a problem, but I think it's just like a very interesting thing to think about. Like, let's say that like, let's take me for example, right? Like, all my life I kind of felt as like as if my parents kind of like rejected me. Well, maybe not all my life. Like, from the 16 or so, or maybe 14 or so towards like 21, I didn't, it was very hard for me to kind of like see where their actual intentions were. You know, like the fact that they love you, that they are providing for you, that they want what's best for you, and all that stuff. I think that was something that couldn't be brought to the forefront. I was just getting yelled at or getting hit, or I was just in this like vortex of negativity. My parents, like, it's kind of like this dark energy of like, or a miasma surrounded me everywhere I went. And the way that like I sort of navigated through, I ran away. I ran away and developed my own style, and I kind of like, you know, never go home. I'm not home, they can't yell at me. I would stay out in the city. I would stay out in Queens. I would do anything just to stay away from them. And you know, I went to college in the city. I went to college in Queens, and I ended up kind of like leaving and developing my own kind of style, with the whole basis of I need to not be exactly the opposite of what they did. Right? And I think that's a very classic first generation immigrant American child story. Right? I know that like there are other factors, right? So there is like a million different stories to be told in terms of like parental child, but that's like kind of how I became, right? I became the way I am. I ran away. I took a lot from my friends, and I kind of came back and like I picked it up and I made it so that they like I outwardly rejected everything that they did and said to me, and I made it extremely well known that how they make me feel and how they like I hate like, I hate that you do this to me. I hate that you you don't listen to anything that I say, right? I kind of like force them to listen to me over and over and over again. And you know, now I have a great relationship with my parents. I like, I don't think that it was a bad thing that I ran away from my problems, but I did come back. I was ready to kind of sit face to face as adults, right? So that's kind of how what I've been thinking about in terms of myself lately. Your parents are the people who kind of help you come along with literally everything, but like in terms of vulnerability and being able to speak your mind and to be vulnerable with other people. That was my experience, right? And I'm not saying that I do things absolutely perfectly or anything like that, but I do feel peace in terms of everything, being vulnerable and all. Um, Having like this whole like talk with one friend about the being able to find that space where you're like safe, right? And being able to create that space and create that space for other people. Like I think I'm like I think I'm good at it. I don't know how I do it in terms of like creating like a safe space or whatever, but in terms of um talking with other people about things that like they might not understand, that they might not see, it's been something that I don't know if it's like a bad or a good thing, right? Like let's take another friendship that I have, for example. Like I think a question that I ask a lot, like, okay, well, so this thing happened to a friend with their family, and I was like, how did that make you feel? And I feel like the person was like, I don't really think about it. Or the person's like, I don't really like, it sucked a lot, but then I'm gonna forget by tomorrow. And that's a defense mechanism that I notice in like a lot of people, like to kind of forget about it or even avoid the problem. In terms of like attachment styles, right? Like this like secure versus attached, anxious versus avoidant or something like that. I need to read up on it, but like when things happen, some people kind of like need time to process it, or they need to kind of like um avoid it for a long time, and then they'll be okay and forget about it. And then there's like people like me who's like, I need to fucking fight it. um and I guess that's